Hey there folks, and welcome back. I'm Chris from iLeather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video with Cold River Soapworks Select. This one is, I'm not sure how you say that, if it's Jardin or Jardin D'Orange or something like that. Beautiful soap, sort of a spicy orange scent to it. Scent strength is at about, I'd call it right in the middle, about a 5. Really great soap quality from Cold River Soapworks. Going to use Muhle R41 with the derby blade. Let me wet the face and we'll get going. Stay tuned. And alright, let's see how we do with our Cold River Soapworks Select Jardin or who knows how to say that. D'Orange. Really good quality soap, as I've talked about before. Excellent. A little more expensive than some, but this is one of those cases where I feel it's worth it. Just on a quality basis alone, it's outstanding. The container is classy and nice. He doesn't really try to attract customers with a lot of, rigmarole. It's just, nice soap with class. No gimmicky stuff. Not that that's a bad thing, but I do prefer sort of Larry's method of just, here's the soap. I just like the way he does it. That just sort of appeals to me, because I'm looking for a great soap. I'm not looking for stories or anything like that. That's just me and what I look for. I'm a little under the weather today. Actually, I feel like I'm hanging over when I've been drinking. I suffer from migraines. And I do take medication, and this morning I got up at 4 and my head felt like I had 2 hammers hammering on it. So I'm shaving much later than usual. And I take the medicine and lay back down, and usually a number of hours later, 4 or 5 hours later, the medicine does work instead of taking away that sort of pounding feeling. But then you feel a little, uneasy, almost like you have a hangover. It's an odd thing, and they really don't know that much about migraines. My mother had migraines. I have them. Don't have them a ton, but when they pop up, it is, you can't really do anything other than sleep. Now, I'm not light sensitive like some people are, and noise sensitive, but the only thing I can do is lay down, take the medicine, lay down. I can't be up moving around, things like that. And then when that goes away, I feel like I have a hangover for the rest of the day. It's a very unusual feeling. All right, that was an excellent pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, pass 2. By the way, this is the Rudy Vay Custom Plisson sent to me by Tim Berger. I'm a little off my game today, which is a wonderful, wonderful brush. The only reason this didn't make my top brushes list is because of the knot. I prefer some of the newer type knots, but it's still great. It is still a great brush, and I still love it. But the old Plisson knot now is, in my view, not quite as good. Some of the newer variations, and I think it's because of the size and the way they pack it. It's not the fiber itself. The fiber itself is still great, but the way they have, the 25 millimeter, and they excuse me, sorry about that. It's okay. They densely pack them, so they feel like they have more backbone now. So that's why this one didn't make my favorites list or my top list, although it is a favorite of mine. I love the handle and the brush, but the knot compared to some of the others isn't quite as good for me. But I'm still going to use it, and I really like it. So anyway, this migraine thing is it's a real pain, and fortunately it does not happen often. A handful a year, maybe 4 or 5. But when it does, it's rough. It's first time I ever had one, I think it was in my 20s. And I was working as a correctional officer, and man, I got nauseous, sick to my stomach. That doesn't happen anymore. But the first time, you know, I nearly passed out. It was, someone had to come and pick me up. You know, it was rough. Anyway, I've learned to deal with it a little better over the years. Does not bother me as much, but still, for a period of 4 or 5 hours when I take that medication and allow it to do its thing, I can't do a darn thing except for lay down and hopefully sleep. That's what I try to do anyway. All right, excellent. Second pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, and here we go. Pass 3. The soap has done a magnificent job, and of course the mighty R41 is very efficient. So it's doing a good job today. Oh, by the way, folks, I've turned the comments off for now in order to mitigate the problem with people impersonating and all this stuff. And in looking at some of them, it's gotten completely out of hand with folks spreading lies and non-truths. So I'm going to have to figure out going forward what to do about that, whether I'll turn them on or not. I don't have time to moderate the comment section of my videos. I just don't have the time. Now, I will make time. If you folks want, if you have a legitimate question or concern and you want to email me at chris@ileather.com, I will make time for you. And I'm happy to do it. But I don't have time to moderate every comment to make sure they're not either impersonating me or telling or spreading lies or trolling other people or other artisans. That's what really bothers me. The negative stuff about me has always been there since day one. That comes with it. But the untruths, where they say, oh, one guy claimed I keep stuff that's sent to me, which is not true. I don't have time to moderate that. I don't moderate it. And the only way I can ensure that that's not on my platform, where people are spreading lies about me and other people on my own platform, is for the time being to turn it off. They can still do it elsewhere, but not on my platforms. I can change the setting to allow it to where I have to approve every comment, but I don't have time to do that. So again, I just don't have the time to moderate because I have a lot of other things to do. And as many videos as I make, that makes it a really big job. However, my email address is always available to you, chris@ileather.com. So if you want to make a comment, have a legitimate question, most of the stuff that comes via email is legitimate, so that's why I decided to, you know, not concern myself with the comments for a long time, because I give my email out and say, hey, if you guys have a legit question, you want to have a, you know, personal moment or something private, email me. Or if you just want to make any kind of comment, feel free. But I really want to have interaction with legitimate folks, real people who have real issues, not just people with fake accounts who are trolling. I don't want to waste my time with that. It is a waste of time because they're going to do it, you know, they'll always do it. But I don't have to spend a lot of time on it. So, email me. The comments for now are disabled. That keeps me from having to worry about it. And I had to answer a ton of emails where people said I was saying this or that, or I was doing this or that. And you know, that's disheartening because they should know me better, to tell you the truth. But anyway, email me and I'm happy to. I will make time for you. It may not be the same day. It might sometimes take a couple of days, but I will get to you. That is my commitment to you folks who are viewers. That's an excellent shave, by the way. I just wish my head wasn't I sort of got cobwebs, so I'm not quite on my game. All right, let me rinse the face and we'll come back to the post. Stay tuned. All right, and in comes the magic made by witches. There's witch hazel, which is great stuff. This one is lemon. Works beautifully for me, and you see it every single day. Okay, let's do a quick review of the equipment before we move to the aftershave. The Cold River Soapworks Select Jardin D'Orange, or however you say that. Really great stuff. This is a top rung brand for sure. I really enjoyed it. Muhle R41 always gives me a great shave. Really nothing to complain about there. Very, very efficient. The Rudy Vay Custom TSE brush was fantastic. And now we'll move on to the aftershave, which is Muhle L'Orange, which will pretty nice pairing for this Cold River Soapworks Jardin D'Orange, or however you say that. Similar, not dead ringers, but similar in scent. And we will have had a beautiful shave, beautiful scents going, and hopefully we'll clear up the cobwebs as the day goes on. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.